Hello everyone, this is A. Mani Sharma and you are watching Solutions for Higher Order Thinking Skill Questions from the topic Parallel Lines, Standard 8. Now let's see what is given. See here children, there are two lines. Here we can see there are two lines which are parallel and we have another two lines. These two lines are also parallel. You can see this has been shown using the arrows. Now what is being said in the given figure, find angle x, y and z. See here we have already located these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel. And we have to find angle x, angle y and angle z. This angle is 110 and this angle is 50. This is what we are provided with. Now using these things, whatever we have got, we have to see how we can connect the points. Now look here children, this 110 angle is making, suppose this is angle A, it is making linear pair with angle A. So 110 plus angle A is equal to 180 degree and the reason is linear pair. So what will be the value of angle A? Angle A will be equal to 70 degree. So this is 70 degree. Now look children, if you go through this A and this Z, see angle A and angle Z now form alternate interior angles. So you can write angle A equal to angle Y equal to 70 degree and angle A and angle Y are alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angles. Now so we have already got the value of Y. Now see, again try to understand, put your mind here. See this line is parallel to this line and if you connect this line as your transversal, Y is making co-interior with this particular angle. So let us say this is B. So angle Y plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. But we know angle Y is 70. So 70 plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So you will get B equal to 110. So angle B will be equal to 110. Let us write angle B is equal to 110 degree. Okay, so this one is 110. Now see the angle besides B. How much is this? This will become, suppose this angle is C. So C will be equal to 180 minus 110. Because it is again forming linear pair. I am writing LP for it. So angle C will be equal to 70 degrees. Now from here what will be your Z? Z will be equal to 180 minus 70 plus 50. That means angle sum property. Let us use angle sum property there. So let me make a little space here. Now angle Z will be equal to 180 minus this C angle plus 50 degree. That is 70 plus 50 because C is equal to 70. So you will get 180 minus 120, that is equal to 60 degree. Now let us connect this Z angle with X angle. See this line which is joining X and Z and see these two lines. See, X and Z are making corresponding angles. So, angle X is equal to angle Z and that is equal to 60 degree. X and Z are corresponding angles. Yes, children, now let us see one more question of your higher order thinking skills. Now let's see, in the given figure, L parallel M, okay, L is parallel to M. You are getting here, see, this is a line L and this is a line M. Both these lines are parallel to one another, okay. Now, and T is the transversal. Look at this T, this is transversal, okay. T is the transversal. The angle bisectors of interior angles. See children, these are the interior angles. These are the interior angles. And angle bisectors of interior angles means this line is bisecting this angle and this line is bisecting this angle. Similarly, this line is bisecting this angle and this line is bisecting this angle. That means this line is dividing the interior angle into two equal angles. So, angular bisectors of interior angles are meeting at P and Q. See, at point P and at point Q. See, here is a point P, this is point P and this is point Q. Now we have to find out the value of X and Y. Now let us see how we can find this value. Children, please try to look. See here, this is a line, parallel line to this line. These two are lines parallel and this is a transversal. Okay. Now try to understand here. This angle, see, look at this part. This is forming Z and therefore this angle is equal to this angle. Alternate interior angles. Angular bisector, this angle and this angle will be equal. Okay. Suppose I am taking this angle as A and therefore this angle will also be equal to A. So similarly here also you will get A and A because this is the angular bisector. This is bisecting the angle and this angle is equal to this angle. So if this is A and A, this will also become A and A. Similarly, if we are taking this as B and this as B, these two will also become B and B, isn't it? But the most important thing you have to pay attention here is, see, this and this are co-interior angles and therefore the sum will be equal to 180 degrees. So A plus B plus B will give you how much? 180 degree because they are co-interior angles. Sum of the co-interior angles is 180 degree. So here you are getting 2A plus 2B. 2A plus 2B is equal to 180 degrees. So 2 if you take out common, A plus B will be equal to 2 into A plus B will be equal to 180 degree. So A plus B will be equal to 90 degree. So if A plus B is 90 degree, what will be the value of X? X will be equal to 180 minus of A plus B. But your A plus 180 must see this is X, this is A and this is B. So X plus A plus B will give you 180 degree here because this is forming a triangle. So X will be equal to 180 minus A plus B, that is 180 minus 90. So that is equal to 90. So X is equal to 90 degree. So similarly children, if you see this part, here also you will get this value as 90 because you are having A here and B here. So this will be 180 minus of A plus B. So this will be 90. So Y will also be equal to 90 degree because Y is forming vertically opposite angle here.